Terriers, who will start on defense. At safety, number 5, 150-pound junior, Brady Lyles. At one corner, 200-pound senior, number 32, Charles Eaton. At the other corner, number 22, 170-pound junior, Brandon Osk. Inside linebacker, number 62, 185-pound junior, Jesse Roth Olson. The other inside linebacker, number 34, 5'10", 165-pound junior, Brett Hyde. Defensive end, number 42, 190-pound junior, Todd Ramber. The other defensive end, 160-pound senior, number 12, Christian Lindvig. And the nose guard, number 45, Jeremy Fowler, a 205-pound senior. The coach of the Terry Terriers, Pete Stanton, assisted by Dale Kimmett. For the homestanding and defending Class C state champions, Scobey Peerless Spartans. Starting at quarterback, number 17, 6 foot 2 inch senior, Kurt Ware. At tailback, number 2, 5'11", 160-pound senior, Joel Neeskens. The other running back, number 25, 5 foot 7 inch, 155-pound junior, Jake Peterson. At one end, a 5'11", 165-pound senior, number 85, Sean Southland. Tight end, number 6, 6 foot 2 inch, 200-pound senior, Spencer Frederick. Starting at a guard, number 12, 170-pound senior, Jason Wolf. At the other guard, 180-pound junior, number 40, Brad Solberg. And at center, number 77, 6 foot 2 inch, 205-pound junior, Russell Sheets. Coaching the Scobey Spartans, head coach Larry Henderson, assistant coaches John Baker, Ed Lund, Jim Lechwell, and Mike Lee. We will now have the national anthem. The national anthem will be sung by Aubrey Mandernack and Jenny Chamberlain.
John Murphy on the PA, and we'll go over to our national anthem.
So proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Our national anthem, and a great job, girls, as we are about ready to get underway here. The opening kickoff, as we told you earlier, the Spartans have won the toss, and they will start offensively. And the Terry Terriers will be J.R. Childs to, no, not Childs to do the kicking. There's a low line drive kick taken by Peterson on about the 15-yard line, back to the 20 and 25, tries to cut it outside, and he is brought down to fall at the 22-yard line as they break the huddle, as Russell Sheets, the 6 foot 2 inch, 205-pound junior, will leave them out. They split wide left and wide right as the quarterback Ware with the long count, and he's back to pass, has time, floats one deep, and nearly picked off as he overshoots the intended receiver was Spencer Frederick, so the Spartans going for broke early.
Well, they're getting Spencer into the game early. I suppose that was kind of, they made a single setback there, kind of unusual formation, but I suspect Coach Henderson wants to get Spencer into the flow right away.
Defended by Brady Lyle, so it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Spartans from the 22-yard line. The backfield, Neeskens, Jake Peterson, and Ware. The ends, Frederick and Southland, Wolf and Solberg at the guards. Good protection that time. Sheets at center as Ware will bring them out. Full house backfield now. Neeskens, the tailback, and the pitch goes to Neeskens. Tries to get around the left side. He's got a little running room, breaks it, cuts it back inside, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds. They want to measure. It's very, very close.
I think he's a little tiny bit short, but not much. And you know how good my eyes are.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. A little tiny bit, whatever that may be.
Well, you got to leave yourself some latitude.
As they stretch the chains out, he's got it.
That's what I told you.
Yeah. Half of the length of the footers, inside linebackers Olsen and Hyde. Brady Lyles is the safety as the Spartans will break the huddle. And Ware will bring them out. Ware with a long count as full house backfield, Neeskens and Jake Peterson. And the pitch once again to Neeskens, left side, cuts it back, gets a little running room, and he is just tripped up. Now, what tripped him? The line?
Charles Eaton tripped it.
Charles Eaton.
Eaton got a hand on, but I'll tell you what, those are two big carries because you know that those Terry kids have had Joel Neeskens in their dreams for the last however many months it is.
You remember a couple of times in the championship game that Neeskens broke it and Eaton caught him from behind, and that's some doing. This kid can run.
I'd like to see that matchup again this year now with Eaton just a little bit bigger. I don't know if Joel may be able to stay with him.
1st and 10 Spartans from the Terry 30. They go to Peterson. Peterson tries to break it outside, and he breaks a couple of tackles. He might pick up a yard. Boy, I tell you, he's fighting. He's a tough one. The Terry Terriers has big Russell Sheets, and he's going to be a key factor for these Spartans this year as he leads them out. He's the center, 6'2" and 205. Split out wide to the left, and the pitch goes back to Peterson. Peterson trying to get outside. He's going to go nowhere. As a matter of fact, he's going to lose a couple of yards. They got split. Neeskens out wide to the left. And they also had Frederick split. So the Spartans lose about 3 on the play, and it's going to be 3rd down and 13.
Brady Lyles with great penetration that time from the safety spot. He hit Pete before he got within 3 yards of the line of scrimmage.
Matt Stenhoff checks into the football game for the Spartans. And 3rd and 13, and probably an obvious passing situation as Neeskens set back deep, along with Peterson. The ends in tight. Kurt Ware with the long count. 3rd and 13, takes the handoff, pitches out, and he has Spencer Frederick, and Frederick closes up quickly, broke a tackle in the backfield, and then tries to get it out. Going to go into punt formation, and Wolf.
Yeah, Jason Wolf.
Kicking, angles to the sideline, and he puts it out of bounds, and that's a great kick, and the Terriers will start it off. Brandon Osk over center. The handoff goes to Eaton, tries to pop it outside, and he is stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Check if that was John Stickle.
Surprise, surprise, Jake Peterson was in the middle of the pile.
Oh boy. I'll tell you one thing. There's a veteran on the defense that we forgot to mention, only a junior now, and one of the better tacklers in the state last year. He gets up and down the field. Stickle was the ball carrier. They give him we'll give him 4 and call it 2nd and a long 6 for the Terriers from the 16, 17-yard line. Fowler. All-state center for the Terriers, brings them out. Osk in over center. The pitch goes to Eaton. Eaton tries to get outside, and he has his legs cut out from under him.
Guess who?
And it's going to be a 3rd and 7, a loss of about 2 on the play. As the Terriers break the huddle. Osk a good passer. And Osk, and he rolls it out, and he's going to pitch it to Eaton. Eaton has the ball in the backfield, cuts it back, and he's going to be cut down on about the 14-yard line.
Joel Neeskens. Great one-on-one move the ball. Terry was not able to get a single first down, so if there's a little bit of a psychological edge, it'd have to go to the Spartans.
With an almost new defense out there, too, as the kick will come down at about the angles on the left side. And they said earlier, they're not going to give Neeskens a chance to run it back. Back to the offense. Sheets, Wolf, and Solberg. Inside, the end, Southland and Frederick. The backfield will be Neeskens, Jake Peterson, and Kurt Ware. Original starter was Leif Hendren. Missed, I guess, a few practices, so Leif not in the starting lineup. And this is a young man who can run the football. As Ware will ring them out. Ware with the hand up straight up the middle, and Neeskens tries to cut it outside, slips as he tries to cut back and down at the line of scrimmage. Left end. The Spartans on the 2nd and 9 inside of the 20-yard line. Back to pass is Ware, has time, has lots of time, and it's blocked in there, I believe.
Christian Lindvig got a hand up there, yeah. Kurt had a lot of time, but as he released, Lindvig got a hand up and just didn't catch the ball.
Tried to hit Joel Neeskens, who was swinging it out to the right side, so it's going to be a 3rd and 9 for the Spartans as the Terry defense stiffens here. Spartans huddle up and checking in for Scobey, I believe Sean Southland.
Southland, number 85.
And we have a timeout call here, an official's time where the whistle's blew and the official just wanted to wave at us, I guess.
I guess, you know, old Jerry, he likes us.
Yeah.
We didn't wave back, now he called it again.
Now he comes in, we're going to have a little visit. Jerry Butner, of course, a veteran of many state championship games, A, B, and C. He's one of the real fine officials. I don't believe he works basketball anymore.
No, I don't believe so.
And now we're ready to go. It'll be a 3rd and 9. As the Spartans, he ends in tight. And the handoff goes on the right side. Neeskens breaks the tackle, cuts it back, and he'll be brought down. Might pick up a yard or 2 in the play. I'll tell you, all white jerseys for the Spartans. And the deep back, Eaton, and whoa, angles it. Oh my goodness, he angled it for the sidelines, and it goes out of bounds, and Terry are going to have the football line. Terriers will break the huddle. The deep back is Stickle, and the handoff goes straight up the middle to Eaton, and he will pick up good yardage, about 5 yards on the play.
Peterson and Frederick on the tackle. Frederick, I think, with the initial hit.
So it's going to be a 2nd and 5 from the 12-yard line. The Terriers, let's call it a 2nd and long 4 from the 11. The Terriers knock at the door here with 4:23 left to go in the first quarter of this football game as Osk will bring them out. And it'll be Ethan Stickle in the backfield. Osk with a long count, 2nd and 4. The handoff, fake, rolling out, and he has some time now. Shoots, running, has a receiver, and the Terriers are going to get him in the end zone. Charles,
13-yard pass from Brandon on. Will evidently go for 2. We've got Eaton and John Stickle in the backfield.
Keeps waving.
and back to pass, and he overshoots the intended. Under 4 minutes left in the first quarter of action as Ware will bring them out. Ware with the handoff goes to Neeskens. Neeskens on the outside and breaks a tackle and is run out of bounds on the far side after a gain of 8 or 9.
Christian Lindvig, the end with the tackle. Obviously on that kickoff, Cliff Terry with the same philosophy as the Spartans. They don't want to kick to Joel Neeskens. Brandon Oss kicked a line drive ground ball and Scobey booted it around a little bit before Neeskens was able to pick it up. But I'm sure that's the same thinking. They don't want Joel Neeskens with a head of steam with the ball in his hands.
And we'll give Neeskens 8 on the carry, call it a 2nd and 8 from the Spartan 34-yard line. Check that, about the 32-yard line.
2nd and 2.
2nd and 2, excuse me, and Ware will bring them out. And Ware with a handoff up the middle to Peterson, and he's stuck right at the line of scrimmage. And of course, that'll play very play to the ball game as Sheets will bring them out. Ware, Peterson, and Neeskens in the backfield. Ware with a long count, handoff goes to Neeskens, cuts it back, tries to get outside, and he's going to be stacked up. Driven back, and it's going to depend on the
Depends
spot.
on the spot. He was at the first down marker at one point, but I don't know whether they gave him progress
He's
there.
get the spot.
I believe he did.
A little short, though.
They're going to get the 1st and 10, I'm sure, from our angle here. Now they're going to call the
Short of chains, but I know he had it at one point. I didn't see who hit him, if it was Eaton or Oss. He draws a lot of attention.
Oh, got it.
Got it by about a fourth of a football.
So the Spartans with the 1st and 10 will scrimmage now from about the 34-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 34. Redvik and Southland. Wolf and Solberg the guards. Sheets the center for the Spartans. 1st and 10 from the 34. They trail at 6-0. As they break the huddle, the backfield still Neeskens and Peterson. We have not seen Hendren so far in this football game. A 1st and 10 and back to pass is where? Has time, shoots one, and nobody home. And I don't know, just defense of the Terriers certainly has been there so far as the Spartans splitting out wide left with Jacob Peterson. Wide right. And back to pass, time, and it's knocked down. And I don't know what's going on over there with the quarterback. Where certainly has had, give some credit to the cornerbacks of the Terriers. And it's going to be 3rd and 10 for the Spartans. And again, back to pass, and the handoff goes to Neeskens, and he'll go nowhere. He's going to be dropped for about a 2-yard loss.
I suspect that Pete Stanton had him ready for that draw because they didn't fool anybody.
Well, and of course, deja vu. The Spartans, notorious slow starters down through the years. Many, many times they've gone into the conference season with 2 losses and have come back as having trouble getting enough people on the field, and the Spartans are kicking situation, and again they angle it for the corner, and it's going to come down to Eaton. It'll be taken on the 18-yard line. Eaton tries to get outside, and we got a clip there. Eaton's got some running room, and a little juke step is going to drop down inside the 40, but I believe we had a kick. Again, it will be a 4th and 8, and the kick is high and short, and Spartans get a bounce.
Good boy, that's a great bounce because that was not a good kick. Snap was pretty high. Jason.
Eaton and Stickle in the backfield. Haas the quarterback. And man in motion to the right is Charles Eaton. Haas with the long count, and the handoff goes straight up the middle and met at the line of scrimmage and brought down after about a 2-yard gain.
Terry Herschel in on the tackle for the Spartans along with Spencer Frederick. Stickle's the ball carrier. Stickle.
Let's give Stickle 3, and we'll call it 2nd down and 7 from the 25-yard line. For the Terriers, checking into the ball game for Terry Brandon Ostwell. Coming out is Stickle. See if we can pick the running back that Austin, the quarterback, of course, was in there. He was over here talking to Mr. Stanton. And they split wide to the right. Eaton. Too much time?
Somebody moved.
Well, that's normally the call in that situation. That might be Jared Child. That is Jared Child's in the ball game now for the 175-pound senior.
And so they march off 5 yards against the Terriers, and it'll be 2nd down and 12 from the 20-yard line.
Of course, one of the things, that a lot of people felt hurt this Terry Ball Club last year in that championship game was the fact that Brandon Osk plays every single down on defense and quarterback. And I'll tell you, in the second half of that game last year, he was a tired young man.
They were really wore down. Scobey, of course, I believe, probably only had 2 people who went both ways.
Right.
And then they had backups in every position. So it was a different situation.
Get the clock.
We got Childs the deep back, and
They told me just at the halves.
again the whistles.
They told me just at the halves.
Time, quarter ran out.
Quarter. Okay. All right. There's the end. As the Terriers will be 2nd and 12. And the pitch goes deep around the right side. Tries to get outside. A little juke step. Got some running room. Dives in past the 25-yard line. And going to be a little bit short of the 1st down.
Neeskens with the tackle, sort of a dive stop. Peterson there to put it on the finishing touches.
Brought out of bounds or brought down on about the 20, we'll call it the 27-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and 4 for the Terriers. So a gain of about 8 for Eden. And the Terriers with a 3rd and 4 big defensive play here for the Spartans as the Terriers will break the huddle. Osk, Eaton, and Stickle back into the lineup.
A little different backfield set. Child's the only setback.
Rolling out left side. Osk has time, shoots one deep. Intercepted by the Spartans. Interception by Neeskens.
Great catch. He went down right to the
Position here, early in the 2nd quarter, as Kirk Ware will bring them out. Peterson and Neeskens. Pitch goes to Neeskens, left side, and he is nearly brought down. Breaks a tackle. He's got some running room. Could be a problem. A little juke step, and he's going to get in there. My goodness, what a run by Neeskens.
44 yards.
Okay.
Are tied at 6, and the Spartans, we talked about the kicking game. I don't believe they have a field goal
We've
kicker.
got Ted Tronson in the backfield. Is that Ted?
And the handoff will go on the right side, and in there for 2. I upped him.
Thanks, sweetheart.
I upped him. John is up. John is up. John is down. Boom, and
BB is about.
Peterson taking off.
Terriers first and 10 from the 28. Osk and Eaton and Stickle. Osk with the fake to handoff, rolling it out left side. We have a flag. Osk with running room. Flag in the backfield, and Osk will get it out. He faked to the first man through up the middle, then faked the pitch and kept it himself and went off the left guard. He picks up 8 or 9, but there was a flag.
Procedure.
Procedure call against the Terriers. Matt Lee with the first contact there in the ball game for the Spartans.
Talk to the defensive captain, Jacob Peterson. A gain of, we'll give Osk 8 yards on the play, but go for naught is a procedure call, and they'll march off. 5 yards.
Sharp step probably.
Should have picked up the strength as Osk back to pass. Has time, shoots one deep. Oh my! It's completed and finally brought down inside the 22. Got behind the cornerback and a beautiful pass by Osk.
And Christian Langley caught the ball. Christian looks like he maybe goes about 6'3". He's a big boy and just got the ball over the outstretched hands of Ted Tronson.
Well, of course, Ted, the rookie at that cornerback, and he got burnt that time. No question about that. A big pass and run inside of the 20 down to about the 17-yard line, and the Terriers are in business. They trail at 8-6 as they break the huddle. First and 10 on the 17-yard line. Osk in a quarterback. Stickle and Eaton ends in tight. And the pitch goes to Eaton. He'll try to get around the right side, cuts it back, and a little juke step there. And another flag. As Eaton was pretty well contained. Good job by the defensive end on the left side for the Spartans. Now that was Solberg or Matt Lee.
Matt Lee, number 55 in at that end. You know, you're right. I was watching Eaton that time. He just does not have that explosive start that he had a couple of years ago. Really not the quick feet. Probably still almost as fast straight ahead. But
the penalty will go against the Terriers as they talk to Jake Peterson, the defensive captain for the Spartans. 8-6 ball game. The Spartans lead it by 2, and they march off 10. It's going to be first down and 20 for the Terriers from the 27-yard line.
holding indicated by Gary Butner.
So first and 20, and of course Osk with a great arm, and the passing game so far has looked good for the Terriers. Lindig, a good looking end. That's a handoff straight up the middle to Eaton. Fumble! Spartans have the football.
Matt Lee on the ball.
Didn't see who got the hit there.
No, I didn't either, but Matt Lee came up with the ball.
10 from the 22 for the Spartans. Where will bring them out? The pitch goes on the right side, trying to get free and brought down for a loss. Is Joel Neeskens. Boy, he had nowhere to go there. All white jerseys.
Brett Hyde with the tackle that time. He got him by the scruff of the neck and just did not let go.
We've seen that many times from Joel Neeskens. You think you got him and you don't.
Well, Hyde had him pretty firmly by the jersey that time.
Checking into the ball game, number 40 is Brad Solberg. Neeskens is going to go out of the ball game, and the Spartans want a timeout with the score.
See him, he's about the 36-yard line.
He's in there now, isn't he? And the Spartans underway now with a 2nd and 12, and back to pass is Ware, and he's going to run it out of there, and he's brought down at the original line of scrimmage. Boy, I tell you, that great tackle there by Tristan Lindig as he came in and just pulls it off. Looked like Ware had some running room. Spartans are really having a time getting their receivers open, and of course they've got rookies, Southland and Frederick in there as receivers, but give some credit to those cornerbacks, Eaton and...
I think that was coverage that time. Kurt had some time, but of course Kurt's foot speed is not great, so once he has to start running, he's in a little bit of trouble.
Brandon Osk and Eaton, the quarterbacks, and Brady Lyles, the safety, and I'll tell you, that's a veteran defense, and they're doing the job. A gain of about 4, and it's going to be 3rd down and 8 for the Spartans. Neeskens sets back deep. Jake Peterson, the other running back, as Kurt Ware pitches to option Neeskens, and the option, and he shoots a pass. It's completed to Wolf, and Wolf breaks the tackle, tries to get outside, and he's going to pick up maybe 3 on the play. And Wolf angles it towards the sidelines, and Eaton's going to have this one back in the 20, cuts it back to the right side, got a little running room, picks up a block, and he is going to be brought down on about the 8 minutes and 31 seconds left to go here in the 2nd quarter. Osk with the long count, lone setback, and a pitch goes to Stickle. Stickle tries to get out of the left side, and he's going to be run out of bounds after a gain of about 5.
Ted Tronson with the tackle. A little bit of running room.
Good job there by Solberg on the right side as he strung it out. The game, well, we're going to give him 6. It's going to be second and a short 4 for the Terriers as they get inside the 35-yard line. They'll scrimmage second and 4 from about the 34-yard line, the Spartan 34-yard line. Again, it's Stickle and Eaton in the backfield. Osk with the ends in tight. Pitches on the left side to Stickle. Stickle with a little running room. Cuts it back right side. He is going to have the first down as he gets it inside the 30. John Stickle, veteran running back.
Jake Peterson, Ted Tronson, and Brad Silvergan on the tackle. Good block by Charles Eaton leading that play.
Inside of the 30 to about the 29-yard line, the Terriers will scrimmage first and 10. Todd Rember checks back into the ball game for the Terriers. And again, the ends in tight. Again, Stickle and Eaton. Osk with a handoff to Eaton, straight up the middle. He's met right at the line of scrimmage by a host of Spartans. Initial hit in there with Spencer Frederick.
Spencer Frederick, and then he just acts like maybe he's not quite healthy.
Lindvig and Eaton split out wide to left. Osk back to pass. Has time, and he's going to be brought down. Oh, he coughs it up. My goodness sakes, the Spartans are going to score. Oh, no, they say he was down. Now, I don't agree with that call.
No, he
That's
wasn't.
not a pass.
I do
Potential
not agree with
back-
that.
back him up a little
They
more.
Take it back to the 30. The Terry
Oh,
30. So a huge loss on the play.
30,
10-20, a loss of about 22 yards on the play for the Terriers and loss of down. So third
Yeah,
and,
now they're still showing, wasn't that a second down play?
well, they're showing third over on the yardstick in the far side.
That was a second down play, so if you lose the...
Loss of down.
Lose the second down is third
Oh,
down.
that's right, okay, third down.
So it'll be third and about 32.
I was trying to take 2 downs away from you, but you can't do that.
Well, they took the touchdown. Brandon Osk checks in.
Well, it seems like they should even up by taking 2 downs away.
Brady Lyles also checks into the ball game for the Terriers. And a third and 32, and the Spartan deep backs are going to have to look lively here as Eaton out wide left, Stickle out wide right.
Houghton Richards out wide right.
Richards out wide to the right, and a lone setback. And Osk will pitch over the left side as Stickle tries to get free, hit the line of scrimmage, breaks the tackle, and he'll get it out to about the 36-yard line, where it'll be fourth in a bunch in an obvious kicking situation.
Matt Lee and Terry Herschel in on the stop along with Spencer Frederick.
I'll tell you, Matt Lee, as this season rolls along, is going to be a force.
Well, I tell you, he didn't start in this game, but he sure had a lot to do with it in the second quarter.
No question about that. And the Terriers in a kicking situation. Is that Eaton back to do the kicking?
Yes.
I believe it is. And the
Well,
lone,
Haskins deep for the Spartans.
Easton's a lone deep back. Spartans going to try and put the rush on here. Fourth in a bunch. Low snap taken by Eaton, and he booms it out to Neeskins, and Joel is going to let it bounce, and it'll be killed at the ballgame. The Spartans operate deep in their own territory. As Ware will bring them out. Ware pitches to Neeskins. Neeskins trying to get over the left side, cuts it back, and he breaks a tackle, and we've got a flag, and no doubt going to be a clip there, as we've got number 24, J.R. Childs, coming up and looking at the official, holding his hand up, and I believe that they're going to call a hold on the Spartans. So a
Southland, I think, tackled the fellow there.
6 or 7 yard gain is going to be nullified as well, I'll tell you, the officials have kind of taken this ball game over here in the second quarter. We've had a host of penalties. Terry picking up 2 or 3. And the Spartans now with the hold, and they'll march it off.
Is that the first Spartan penalty? They haven't had many.
Yep, first one.
First one?
Yep.
Cooper says, yeah, well, that's pretty good fundamental football.
So it'll be first, and we'll call it 13 for the Spartans from the 11-yard line. 5:36 left to go in the first half of the football game. 8-6, Spartans lead it. As the Spartans will break the huddle, they backs in tight, and now Handren into the ball game. Leif Handren is in for the first offensive series, and the pitch goes to Leif. Leif tries to get outside on the left side, breaks a tackle, and he's going to get it back up to about the original line of scrimmage. So it's going to be a second down, and we'll call it 11 for the Spartans. Handren still in the backfield, back to pass. And time, and it closes up, and Ware is running for his life, and he's going to be sacked up about a 2-yard loss. Boy, I'll tell you, give it to the deep backs for the Terriers. There's just nothing there.
No, and Jeremy Fowler's doing a heck of a job in nose guard, too. He has been in every one of those plays. Somebody's not getting him blocked.
Spartans are going to have to go, if the passing game is going to be effective at all, they're going to have to go to the quick down and outs and down and ins, because I'll tell you, the veteran backs, Eaton, Osk, and Brady Lyles are just closing it up. No question about that. So we've got 3rd and 13 for the Spartans. And Neeskens is checked back into the backfield. Kurt Ware still in at quarterback. Kurt straight back to pass. Rolls out right side. Has Peterson. Peterson a little bit of running room. Cuts it back into the left side. And we've got another flag. Another flag as they get it out to about the 20. But the flags fly one more time. And that will no doubt go against the Spartans. They were going to be about 5 yards short of the first down as they got it out to about the 20-yard line. They talked to Brandon Osk coming off the field for the Terriers, J.D. McDonald.
Well, I'll tell you, the only reason that we got that pass off is because J.D. McDonald replaced Fowler, nose guard, for that play. He just is a little bit slower and didn't get to where.
And the penalty is declined by the Terriers, and the kicking situation is Wolf in to do the kicking and Stickle. And another poor kick. Oh, my goodness sakes. And again, the Spartans get a bit of a roll and come out to about the 38-yard line. Well, I'll tell you, this Spartan kicks Tickle the backs in tight, ends in tight. 1st and 10 from the 38. Handoff, faked, and Osk is nearly brought down in the backfield. Now he shoots suddenly ahead. An open receiver is Eaton, and he dropped the football.
I'll tell you, Matt Lee really put pressure on Brandon Osk that time. He almost had him, Osk able to pull away, but Lee with a great defensive play.
So it goes as an incompleted forward pass. In defense of Mr. Eaton, that ball was thrown very, very low.
Well, yeah, that was a tough ball to catch. There again, because of the pressure that Matt Lee put on the quarterback.
And of course, right on top of him was young Mr. Peterson. So it'll be 2nd and 10 from 38 for the Terriers. Split out wide to the left is Kristen Lindvig. Also, the two backs split out
Eaton in the
left
slot.
side. And a draw play, quarterback draw, and picking up about 8 yards was Brandon Osk. Good play selection there. The Spartans. Osk will bring them out. Split backs, and the handoff straight up the middle to Stickle, and he will have the first down.
Charles Eaton with the carry. Jake
Wow,
Peterson and Brad Solberg on the stop.
You got 23 and 32.
I know that
with
stuff.
that,
I know that stuff.
with that disease that reverses numbers, you can see how I would miss that.
They're going to use that excuse now, huh?
1st and 10 from the 27-yard line for the Terriers as they want to hook one in here before this first half ends. Terriers break the huddle. Osk will lead them out. Fowler, the all-state center, in there as the pitch goes to Stickle. Stickle tries to get out the left side. He's dumped right at the line of scrimmage, picks up maybe a yard.
Jake Peterson with the good hit.
Stickle and Eaton, the running backs. As Osk looks the defense over. Now Osk back to pass. Has time, close up, and he shoots it. Oh, that ball was picked off and dropped and into the hands of Eaton, and a big, big play for the Terriers.
Who was that?
From the one for the Terriers, Osk with the handoff to the first man to fumble, and the Terriers come up with a football on about the 1 foot line.
Yeah, they still got it outside the goal line.
Well, I tell you,
Kristen Lindvig.
Ted Tronson very nearly came up with that football. Boy, that would have been a killer for the Terriers. So it'll be 2nd and goal from the 1 foot line. 1:04 left to go in the second quarter, 8-6. Spartans lead it. And again, the Terriers with the clock running 56-55. And the quarterback sneak, and he dropped the football.
That ball's out too.
That ball dropped. He did not have it when he went across the line, but they signal touchdown.
Evidently recovered in the end zone because it was definitely out.
So the Terriers take to go in the second quarter, and the
Jared
Terriers
Childs in the backfield.
and
Osk throws the ball to Eaton for the
score. And the kickoff, a low line drive kick once again, and taken by the Spartans on the 40 to 35-yard line.
low line drive. Matt Lee had to bounce off his knee.
Out Frederick wide right, Neeskens out wide to the left, and Ware back to pass, gets a block, and he shoots one and complete to Neeskens on about the inside of the 40 to about the 36-yard line. And
Osk with the coverage.
Spartans want a timeout with a score. In the second quarter, Neeskens wide to the left and back to pass is Ware. Ware has time. He rolls it outside, fumbles the football, and he's going to be down in the backfield. I believe the Spartans have recovered it. Was waiting for
Jake Peterson with the recovery.
Ware was waiting for Neeskens to break across on the right side.
Chance off one.
Spartans with a 3rd and 8 and reverse to Neeskens. Neeskens trying to get outside. He has some running room. Breaks it down the left side. Cuts it back right side. Oh, yeah! Oh, my goodness.
No flags.
Broke it. No flags. It has got to be a gut grinder for the...
Tronson again on the extra point carry, and he will... Yes, he did. Got in for the effort by Ted Tronson. Waiting until the blocks develop, and then he explodes.
So it looks like Jake Peterson to do the kicking with 9 seconds left. And, of course, they're going to want to keep the ball out of the hands of Mr. Eaton.
Well, yeah, with 9 seconds, they're going to keep it on the ground. And
Kick
Let
is
the
on
clock
the ground,
go.
loose ball, but I believe the Terriers have it.
how often does the kicker make the tackle?
Well, from Plainsman Field, looks like he's going to be kicking off. And the deep back, number 82, that's Hop Richards. Hop Richards. Is that the one I'm supposed to have trouble with?
Yeah.
How?
Did well for your first time.
Yeah, okay. And Pete will do the kicking, and the kick is a low kick and taken at midfield. And I'll tell you, they're just not going to give these quarterback the ends. Lindig and Houghton in tight. And the handoff straight up the middle to Heaton. Oh, power run, I'll tell you, right in to big number 6.
That's the Eaton-Frederick matchup that everybody's been thinking about.
Well, Frederick probably
He went backwards, but Eaton came down, so I guess you'd call that a draw.
got his first big hit of the football game. A gain of about 6, we'll call it 5. 2nd and 5 for the Terriers in Scobey territory from 37-yard line. As Osk will bring them up. Osk with the handoff to the
Stickle,
second
great
man, too. That was Stickle. He faked the handoff to Eaton, and Davis will bring them out on a 3rd and 4 situation. The pitch goes to Eaton, tries to get over the right side, and he gets outside, and he's going to be run out of bounds. But he will get the 1st and 10 early in the 3rd quarter. And the handoff, Osk is going to keep, and he rolls out and nearly intercepted. Oh my goodness sakes, tight. Osk with the handoff. Straight up the middle and power running there.
I'll tell you, Jason Wolf got a hold of Charles Eaton's leg and didn't let go.
But Eaton still picks up about 6 yards on the play. Just a straight handoff over the right side. And Eaton will pick up 6. It's going to be 3rd down and 4 for the Terriers from the 22. A 16-14 ball game. Spartans lead it with the Terriers knocking at the door. Eaton. And J.R. Childs now into the backfield. And the handoff. Pitch to Eaton. Eaton. Oh, and he's green.
Jason Wolf makes a great defensive play in the backfield.
I'll tell you, he's for the Spartans here. And Osk, no doubt, will be pitching to Eaton. And he's going to throw. He's going to throw. And he loops it deep and wide open. Over on the right side was Brandon Osk. And boy, somebody took a nap there as the Spartans are talking it over.
My goodness.
Well, I'll tell you, that was a big, big play. Osk just pitched to Eaton. Eaton looked like he was going to go around the left end, and he pulled up, and Osk went straight down the right side, and he was all alone. Nobody near him.
A lot of pressure on Eaton. He just floated that ball was up in the air for a long time.
There were just no Spartan defenders around him.
Really a defensive breakdown.
So 1st and goal for the Terriers from about the, we'll call it the 6-yard line. As the Spartan defense takes a little nap, and the Terriers knock at the door. And the handoff goes to the first man through, which I believe was Stickle. As Osk will bring them out. It's Stickle and Eaton in the backfield. The handoff goes to Stickle over the right side, breaks a tackle, and gets some help brought down after a gain of maybe 1.
Jason Wolf with the initial hit, Spencer Frederick and Jerry Herschel in on the stop.
A 16-14 football game. That's going to be 3rd and goal from the 5 for the Terriers.
Looked like Stickle had a route to the end zone that time, but Jason Wolf closed real fast.
Again, the full house backfield. Eaton and Stickle. Osk, the quarterback. Osk looks the defense over and back to pass. Has time, and he shoots it into the flat. And it's the Eaton touchdown. On a 5-yard pass and run. And again, Stickle and Eaton. As Osk will roll out. He tries to take it in there, and he is stuck.
Spencer Frederick picked him up and threw him backwards away.
That. Well, Eaton to do the kicking for the Terriers in a 20-16 game. Terriers lead it, and he goes deep and into the end zone. Go run back 16, first and 10 from their own 15-yard line. Where the quarterback and the handoff goes to Neeskens. Neeskens into the center, cuts it back left side, and he will pick up about 7 yards on the play. And of course, dangerous every time he touches the football. Looked like he was going straight up the middle, cut it to the right side, then back left, and ends up picking up about 7 yards. It'll be second down and 3 for the Spartans from the 20, we'll call it the 22-yard line.
J.R. Childs and Brett Hyde in on the stop for the Terriers.
Matt Stenoff checks into the football game for the Scobey Peerless Spartans. It'll be second down and 3 for the Spartans. Peterson and Neeskens, the running backs for Scobey. And the handoff goes to Neeskens over the right side, and he breaks the tackle, has some running room, and he looked like he was going to be right on the bounds, and he did as he stepped on the yard gain. It'll be first and 10 out to the 39-yard line. Where the Spartans will be first and 10, and the handoff will go to Hanron, who's checked into the ball game, and there's the running that we expect. That Hanron flag, and no doubt a hold.
That's awful late.
The Spartans running back was Leif Hanron. Leif over the right side, kind of cut it back in and gets a good gain, picks up about probably 6 yards on the play, but a flag, and they're going to talk to
Coming back, holding.
the defensive captain for the Terriers, Brandon Osk.
As late as the flag went, I thought possibly a face mask, but holding the call by Jerry Butler.
They'll march her all the way back to the 30-yard line, where it's going to be second and about 18.
First and 20.
First and
10-yard penalty, get the down over.
well, I'm still going to stick with my 18.
Thank
The yard post.
Well, I'm just going by what Tim's got on the board. He hasn't done wrong yet.
Okay. But it is,
Comes to my eyes or Tim Tharp's eyes, I'm taking Tim's every time.
it is first down. And where? We'll bring them out. And where the handoff goes to Hendren. And Hendren will pick up about 5. Takes it up and tight. Wolf and Solberg the guard. Sheets at center. And where? With the handoff to Neeskens. Jukes his way for about a 3 or 4 yard gain. And they're going to be back to the original line of scrimmage. And one big thing that I don't think the Spartans expected, the passing game has been almost non-existent. David Goltz was into the ball game. He checks out. And back into the game is Spencer Frederick for the Spartans. We're going to have a third down, we'll call it a third down and 9 situation for Scobey from the, we'll call it the 40-yard line. As the Spartans break the huddle.
If the passing game is going to kick in, this would be a good time for it.
And where? In at the QB. Where? Fakes the handoff. Rolls out right. Has time. Boy, he has a receiver way downfield. And dropped the football. Oh. Back to do the kicking. And he again goes for the sideline, but not successful there. Fair catch called by Mr. Stickle and the 17-yard line. Terriers break the huddle and the handoff straight up the middle to Eaton, and Eaton powers into the middle of the line, and he'll pick up probably 3, maybe 4 yards on the play.
Spencer Frederick and Jake Peterson with the hit. Help from Matt Lee.
Give him 3 yards. We'll call it second and 7 for the Terriers. Checking into the football game, J.R. Childs. For Terry, has a word for Brandon Osk. Coming out of the ball game, Stickle, so Childs will line up in the backfield for the Terriers on the second and 7 from the 21-yard line. For the Terriers, Eaton and Childs in the backfield. Osk ready to work. And rolls back to pass, has time, shoots one deep, has a receiver, and off the hand of the intended receiver, Kristen Lindy. Out on the left side on a third and 7. And back to pass, and he shoots one complete to Eaton. Eaton all alone over in the far side, and he's going to be run out of bounds by Peterson.
Ted Tronson with help.
First down, huh?
Well, I'll tell you, this passing game of the Terriers surrounded, which actually turned out all right. The call, Eaton over the right side, and he's going to be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Jason Wolf had him around the ankles. Brad Solberg and Spencer Frederick in to help.
And once again, Eaton just not the running back that we expected. Walks back to the huddle kind of stiff-legged, and that particular situation there, it closed up real fast as Wolf came up quickly. But normally he would have cut it back.
Yeah, he would have, but Jason's playing a great game at the left corner. He's really shut off that side.
Give him a gain of about a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9 from the 34-yard line. And the pitch goes to Eaton. Eaton around the left side, and he just dives in there for about 3 or 4 yards. Go against Terry.
Hold.
The indication. 3 minutes and 3 seconds left in the third quarter. Terry with a 20-16 lead in this football game. And they will march it all the way back to the 25-yard line, where it's going to be 2nd and about 18 for the Terriers. So we'll no doubt see the passing game come to play here. Into the ball game, number 82 is Houghton Richards. Houghton out wide to the right, and they bring Eaton up on the line and back to pass. With time, rolls it out to the right side and has some running room and now shoots it deep. It's going to be picked off by the Spartan. Ted Tronson picks it off. Ted with the football back to the 40-yard line, breaks it to the right side, spin move, into the 35, and Tronson with a defensive interference call. They indicate the clip. So a great run back by Tronson is going to be nullified. Where we'll bring the Spartans out. We have 2 minutes and 19 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Where takes the snap, handoff, goes to Neeskens, and Neeskens off the left side, just a straight power play there. Picks up probably, we'll give him 4, we'll call it 2nd down and 6. 20-16, Terry.
Brandon Osk with the tackle.
Terry have scored the only points of this third quarter. Reddick will check back into the football game for the Spartans. So it'll be Southwood and Frederick lining up the end positions. And they're going to split Neeskens out to the right. Southwood out left. Lone setback Jake Peterson. And rolling out and handing off to Peterson. Peterson with a little running room around the right side will pick up maybe 2 or 3 yards. Into that slight breeze. Neeskens, Peterson in the backfield. And the pitch goes to Neeskens. Neeskens over the right side and high into the air, and he's tripped up, brought down, but I believe he's going to have enough for the 1st and 10.
He held on to the ball, he's got the 1st down, and he did.
So Neeskens over the left side will pick up the 1st down, and the Spartans will scrimmage 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Tough yards against a tough Terry defense.
Well, I think they knew that play was going there. That's what's been Joel's bread and butter all day, because they sent the whole defense to that corner.
35 and counting as the Spartans break the huddle. Peterson and now Leif Hendren into the football game as he replaces Neeskens, and the pitch goes to Hendren over the right side, and he jukes a little bit, gets it back to the line of scrimmage, then driven back the quarterback. The running backs, Jake Peterson and Neeskens, and that's Cale Hendren. The handoff goes to Hendren. He goes straight up the middle. He'll pick up probably 4. Terry defensively, 3rd down and 4. From the 32-yard line. Pitch goes to Hendren. Hendren tries to get it out the left side, and he breaks a tackle, and he's going to get the 1st down. What an effort! What an effort!
That's a great run by Leif Hendren. He was tackled at about 2 yards into the play and wound up with a, 10-yard carry?
And I'll tell you something else, John. He nearly broke it.
Yeah, he did. One more pull, and he's gone.
Came awful close to breaking that one. Gets it into Terrier territory. And he's brought down at about the, we'll call it the 37-yard line, the Terrier 37-yard line. Great run by Leif Hendren. 1st and 10 Spartans in Terry territory as Hendren stays in the ball game along with Peterson in the backfield. Ends in tight for the Spartans. And the handoff goes to Hendren. Goes around the right side. Has a little running room, and it closes up quick. He picks up 3 or 4 on the play. Ware will bring them out. Ends in tight. And the fake, Ware back to pass. He shoots one deep as his receiver. Goes out of the hand. Big defensive play here for the Terriers. They lead at 20-16 with 10-14 left to go in this football game. A lot of time
Comes a reverse.
And Ware will bring him out. And the handoff goes to Neeskens. Neeskens over the left side, and he's going to be very, very close to the first down. Great second effort by Neeskens, but it closes up, and he'll get it out to...
He didn't make it, but number 24, J.R. Childs, had a grip on him for about the last 4 yards.
4th and 2.
A tough run.
So we'll see what the Spartans are going to do here. 4th down and 2, and I would imagine at this stage of the game they're going to go for it.
Well, I would think so. The kicking game really hasn't been very sharp, so
Sean Southland will check back in.
as good an option as they have.
So with a 4th and 2, and again, Terry defense is going to have to come up big here to try and stop this drive by the Spartans. Peterson and Neeskens in the backfield. Ware will bring them out. Pitch goes to Neeskens over the left side, and stacked up second effort. He won't get it. Big effort there by the Terry Terriers. As off. Pitches wide to Stickle, and he tries to get outside and does. Picks up probably 5-6 Cubs playing again. A few months from now, it's a handoff straight up the middle, and a power run by Eaton on the 1st and 10 to the Terriers. Kind of a little different look here too, John. At this stage of the game a year ago, you could just noticeably see that the Terriers were out big, and Houghton, Lindgren, and Houghton the ends, and the handoff, first man through, and just bursting up the middle was Eaton. He'll pick up 8 or 9.
Jake Peterson with the tackle.
They met each other many, many times. They pat each other on the shoulder. A couple of tremendous athletes, Eaton and Jake Peterson. 8:30 left to go in the football game. A gain of 7 for Eaton. It'll be 2nd down and 7.
2nd down, 3.
And it's the Spartan defense that's going to be tested here. Hand off to Eaton, and again he has the first down. As he's inside of the 30 to the Spartan. Osk, 5'10", 170-pound quarterback, and the handoff goes to Eaton, and he's stacked up right at the line of scrimmage.
Terry Herschel, big hit on Charles Eaton that time with help from Brad Solberg.
Osk with the handoff to Stickle over the right side. He's cut down.
That's got to be Jake, I assume. No,
Well,
Jason Wolf.
Jason Wolf with a great tackle. Mr. Eaton come into play here. Osk, handoff, Eaton, first man through, power move, picks up 5 or 6. Going to be short of the first down, but in good position. Again, Stickle and Eaton in tight, and the handoff, and they keep it, and they're going to hold. Back to the line of scrimmage. They fake the handoff. I don't know if it was a mix-up. And they have wide left, Neeskens. Wide right is Frederick, and the handoff will go to
Peterson,
Peterson,
left tackle.
and he goes nowhere. Picks up maybe 3 on the play, but that was a big play for the Spartans last year. When they put their receivers out wide, and they just give it to the big guy, and up the middle he go. Gain of, we'll call it 3, and we'll call it 2nd down and 7 for the Spartans from the 26-yard line. Time starting to be a factor. 5:24 left in the football game. 20-16. The Terriers with the lead. As the Spartans break the huddle, Russell Sheets brings them out. Done a great job in there. Young fellow in his first start.
Staying with this spread offense.
Neeskens wide right. And man in motion left is Peterson.
Got him switched this time.
Ware, back to pass, and the
Procedure
flags
call.
fly in the procedure call against the Spartans. Right, and Southland to the left. 2nd and 13. Ware back to pass, and again it's knocked down. What a defensive game. So Ware will come out and try and do it again. 3rd and 13. And rolls out right. Has Frederick. Frederick tries to pick up some running room. He goes, giving maybe 4 or 5. Probably had he broke it early. 4:14 left. And kicking situation. And a
That one,
long
Jason,
kick
boom.
over the head of Eaton and back into the end zone. So Wolf got the Houghton. And the pitch goes to Eaton over the right side.
Flag.
And he's going to be run out of bounds after
Got a
the
clip.
game. Looks like he might have
Flag.
Clip.
had a flag and a clip on the play.
I think so.
Early for a clip, wasn't it?
No, he threw it right away.
Says you can see it all the way.
That's big.
Holding.
Oh,
Close
holding
enough.
call.
I told him.
So Eaton was run out of bounds. He had the 1st and 10. He went out of bounds on about the 26 or
Back
27
along.
yard line.
Back.
So a 1st and 10, and a 10 or 12 yard gain is nullified for the Terriers, and they'll march off. Well, they take it back about 8 yards. So it's going to be first down at 18 for Terry.
Big penalty. Stops the clock.
Almost as half the distance of the goal. It should have been 10.
With 4:01 left to go in the football game. The Terriers break the huddle.
Jay Hoverson on the left end now.
Again, it's Eaton and Stickle. Ausk has gone all the way at quarterback. Ausk with the handoff to Eaton. Eaton gets some running room over the right side, and he's going to be cut down as he gets back to about the original line of scrimmage. Now, Terriers, as they break the huddle, again, the ends are in tight. Stickle and Eaton, the running backs. And a handoff to Eaton straight up the middle, has some running room and tries to cut it outside. Will pick up 4 or 5.
Oversland then somebody else. Jason Wolf on this tackle.
Give him 3. We'll call it 3rd down and 6.
Terry Herschel, I think, in there too.
For the Terriers, Spartans have got to come up big
Here's a biggie.
defensively here with 2:57 and counting. And if the Terriers can pick up the first down here, they could pretty well salt this one away. 20-16. It has been a good one. What we expected from these two ball clubs. 3rd down and 6 from the 19-yard line. Spartan 19-yard line for the Terriers. As Alston
Time count.
brings them out.
Delay
And
game.
Too much time? Oh boy. That's big.
That hurts.
That's big. They're going to march off 5 situation for the Terriers. Ausk again brings them out. Eaton and Stickle in tight. Pitch goes on the backfield. Loose ball. Yeah! And tucked down in the backfield is Stickle.
Jake Peterson with the hit.
Well, the pitch was high. Eaton. Minute 37 and counting.
Right at the goal line, so.
Oh, he's going to run back in the end zone.
Boy, they're flirting with it. They're going to give away another. I thought maybe
They
they're
go
going to give another.
take a safety.
Out there.
We took the safety. Yep.
Fumble, football.
Fumble.
Fumble the football. What in the world happened there?
Oh, it looked like he threw that ball.
They were going to give the safety, and that ball went flying out of his hands. The Spartans come up with it on about the 10-yard line. What are they going to call? I
flag
have
in the
no
end zone.
idea.
Eaton was doing a good job of killing time there.
There's a flag in the end zone. The officials now are going to talk it over. That ball just come flying out of his hands. He was in the end zone, just kind of juking it around, trying to eat up some of the clock, and all of a sudden, one of the Spartans must have poked that.
Called the safety. Gave him the safety.
Gave him the safety. So, a minute and 20. Spartans will have the football, and plenty of time.
It's like Brandon Ausk doing the kicking.
And there is the kick, and it's a low line drive kick taken on the 40-yard line. Don't know who.
Jake Peterson.
Jake Peterson with the
He
football.
caught that line
and
drive
Jake
in the air.
tries to get out of bounds, and Jake Peterson. And Neeskens in the backfield. Sheets brings them out. Ware takes the snap. Gives off to Neeskens. Neeskens trying to get outside on the left side, and he is brought down hard on the 21-yard line. 57 and counting. Sean Southland wide right, and back to pass is Ware, and he shoots one.
He's got it
Neeskens
wide
to the
open.
end zone. He has it. Hard to score. Oh my God. 24 and 20 to score as Ware pitches to Neeskens wide. Neeskens, and he's hit right at the, and they call him. So, and Peterson will be kicking off, and they've got 4 deep backs for the Terriers.
You're going to try a little pooch kick because they got a big hole in the middle of this setup.
Well, I think I'd have put the big leg in there, went into the end zone.
I would too myself. Got the wind behind him.
Peterson waiting for the signal from the officials. Now he gets it. 24 to 20 Spartans. And Peterson just pooches it right. And a loose football.
Great bounce.
And bounding way. Spartans get a great bounce. And there's
They gets the
Peterson
tackle.
on the back of the back is Stickle. As Ausk brings them out. Brandon Ausk back to pass. Has time. Shoots it to Stickle out here on the side. And he cuts it back on the right side. He's got some money. He could break it. He could. No. Joel Neeskens brings him down inside the Spartan 30. My, oh my. Gets out of bounds and the clock will stop. Peter was Stickle. He was run out of bounds on the 28.
How many yards
They've got 37 seconds left in the clock. And they're going to move the yardsticks up to the 28-yard line. And apparently, they'll take the yards instead of the penalty.
Yeah, I don't think they get both.
Okay, the Terriers are ready to go. They got a personal foul called, and it is declined. They're going to take the yards. Personal foul was called. It is declined by the Terriers with 37 seconds, 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line as the Terriers break the huddle. Fowler, their All-State center, leads them out. Oscar's going all the way to quarterback. Now what?
Another flag.
Now the
Too much
flags
time.
fly.
Can't do much time.
Movement, I think.
And that is
Procedure.
going to go against the Terriers. We haven't had an indication as yet. Illegal procedure.
Procedure. And
And,
they've had some big penalties at crucial times.
well, really, this one doesn't hurt them. It's a 5-yard penalty, but no loss of down. So it's going to be 1st and 15. 37 seconds left to go as Oscar will bring them out. Oscar with the long count. Back to Pettis. Has time. All the time in the world. Shoots it deep and intercepted. Intercepted on the
Dick Johnson.
5-yard line.
Dick Johnson with the interception.
Clock. And Ware takes it. That's just what he's going to do. Ware goes to the ground with the football. The clock should this time will break the huddle. The backs in tight, Hendren and Peterson. And again, the Spartan quarterback goes to the ground. That's Kurt Ware and a team. For the Spartans, as the official up there talking to the Spartan center, Russell Sheets. And the
There you
snap,
go.
and that's the quarterback sneak, and Ware gets it out, maybe picks up a yard.
Lunged forward a little bit.
And Peterson and Neeskens in the backfield. And Ware is going to go back, and he's going to juke it around a little bit and roll it out to the right side, and he's going to throw.
Oh, wide open. Oh,
He's going to throw the football.
why not catch it?
What are they doing? The Terriers are going to take the football over. Instead, they turn it over on downs. Terriers 1st and goal from the 2. That one will go down as one of the all-time bonehead plays.
They only got one play here, though.
My goodness sakes. Handoff goes to Eaton. Eaton is hit in the backfield. Brought
Going to
down.
run out of time.
They ran out of time. They got away with it.
Well, be darned. I've never seen
Yep.
anything like this. 3 seconds, 2 seconds.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Senior number 2, Joel Neiskens. A 200-pound senior, number 6, Spencer Frederick. A 180-pound senior, number 17, Kurt Ware. A 175-pound senior, number 21, Leif Handran. A 225-pound senior, number 52, R.J. Rose. A 205-pound junior, number 56, Terry Hercel. A 205-pound junior, number 77, Russell Sheets. A 165-pound senior, number 85, Sean Southland. The Spartans are coached by Larry Henderson, assisted by John Baker, Mike Lee, Jim Leckbold, and Ed Lund.